Good morning, everyone. Myself, Pooja Jain, Assistant Professor, SC Jain College, Ambala City. Today, our topic is placement and induction. First of all, we will understand what is placement. Placement is a process of placing the right person on the right job. Employee should be placed according to the requirement of the job, and the job should not be adjusted according to the requirements and qualification of the employee. There is a definition given by the Piggers and Mears. He is saying placement is the determination of the job to which an accepted candidate is to be assigned and his assignment to that job. Next, we are going to study about the types of placement. There are two types of placement. First one is differential placement and second is traditional placement. First is differential placement. It means that it attempts to match the candidate's skill, knowledge, aptitude, abilities with various jobs for which he can be most suitable. But in traditional placement, we can say it is an attempt to match the candidate's skill, knowledge, aptitude, abilities with one specific job for which he can be most suitable. Next, we are going to study the principles of placement. First principle is man should be placed on the job according to the requirements of the job. Second, the job should be offered according to his qualification. Third principle of placement is the employee should be made conversant with the working condition of the industry. Next, while introducing the job to the new employee, a sense of loyalty and cooperation should be developed in him. Second last, the placement should be ready before the joining date of the newly selected person. And next is the placement in the initial period may be temporary as changes are likely after the completion of training. The employee may be later transferred to the job where he can do justice. Next topic is objectives of placement. There are many objectives. These are reduction in frustration, reduction in labor turnover rate, reduction in absenteeism, reduction in accidents, matching of ability with job, timely completion of projects, achievement of objectives. Next, in this topic, we are going to cover the steps to match the individual with jobs. First step is to collect details about the employee. Second, construct his profile. Match individual profile with the best suited subgroup profile. Compare subgroup profile to the job family profile. Match the subgroup profile with the best suited job family profile. Assign the individual to the job family. Assign the individual to specific job after further counseling and assessment. Students, our next topic in this very placement and induction is problems related to placement. First is employee expectation from the job. Second, job expectations. Third, technological changes may be there in placement. Second last problem he can face is organizational restructuring, problems of fitting in the job. So these were the problems an employee can face in placement. Next topic is induction. The new employee is a complete stranger to the people, workplace, and work environment. He must be introduced with the fellow employees to the working conditions, rules and regulations, etc. Induction is the process of familiarizing a new recruit into the organization. It is the task of introducing the new employees to the organization and its policies, procedures, and rules. There is a definition according to Edwin B. Flippo. Induction is the welcoming process to make the new employee feel at home and generate in him a feeling of belongingness to the organization. Next is types of induction programs. First is formal induction program. Second is informal induction program. Formal induction program means in large organization it is conducted to facilitate the new employee so that he gets accustomed to the new organizations and its policies. But in informal organization or informal induction program, in small organization, it is conducted by the supervisor. They have constraints such as time, money, and return on investment. Now, next topic is related with our induction, that is objectives of induction. First objective is to promote a feeling of belonging and loyalty to the organization among newcomers, to build up the new employees' confidence in the organization, to give the new employee information regarding company, to introduce the new worker to the supervisor and the fellow workers, to reduce the cost of replacing the worker in the early impressionable period because of lack of information. Next topic is elements of good induction program. First, introductory information. It is regarding the history of the company and company's products, its organizational structure, policies, rules and regulations, etc. Second element is related with on the job information. Further information should be given to the new employee by the department supervisor where he is placed on the job. Third element is related with follow up interview. A follow up interview should be arranged several weeks after the employee has been on the job by the supervisor. Next is related with problems in induction. First problem is the supervisor may not be trained. Second, employee is confused with a wide variety of forms to be filled. Third, in the initial stages, employees given only manual jobs that discourage job interest and company loyalty. Fourth is employees asked to perform challenging jobs where there are high chances of failure. And next, employees thrown into action too soon, his mistakes can damage the company. So it's all about placement and induction. Thank you. Thank you so much.